Good morning, LVCP. Today is Thursday, September 20th. MUN, please attend the meeting today in Mr. Sharman's room during lunch. Debaters, please attend the meeting tomorrow after school in the student lounge. And prom committee, please attend the meeting tomorrow during lunch in room 18. And don't forget, Ms. Brown is still looking for a mascot. If you're interested, please see her in room 18 any day during break. Sports. There is a football game today at Doherty Valley High School at 4 p.m., a soccer game at Oakland Military Institute at 4 p.m., and we have a volleyball game here at LVCP against San Francisco Waldorf. There's a soccer game tomorrow versus Contra Costa Christian at LVCP at 4 p.m., and there is also a volleyball game at Oakland Military Institute at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Please remember to turn in your PSAT forms by September 28th. Also, Powder Puff is still looking for girls to play and men cheerleaders. If you have any questions, please ask Sarah Neuner. And don't forget, October 20th is LVCP's homecoming and Wednesday is picture day. Now on to advisory.
Hello, LVCP. Just want to take a little moment here to do a little quick screencast for you guys using the Bird Call computer. And today we're going to be talking about Google Docs. So if you take a look at the top of your Google, I guess it's like a little taskbar or something over here. There's all sorts of things that you can do. You can obviously do Google search and images. When I talk about Google Docs, I'm actually talking about this one right here. So when I click on that, I go to my Google Drive. Now, first thing people get really confused about is there's like some pictures over here. It says, welcome to Google Drive. It says install Google Drive for Mac, or actually I guess you would be on PC. You don't actually have to do this. Google Drive is all right here. So you just click on My Drive, right on over here. It actually doesn't do anything because I don't have anything in my drive. But a Google Drive is a place where you can store documents that's associated with your Google account. So it's your Gmail, it's your Google Calendar, and also it's this Google Drive. So there's all these variety of types of documents I can create. First one I want to show you is the just regular document. A lot of people think of this a lot like Microsoft Word, and you think about the things that you might be able to do. I'm contraction typing an essay. Hooray! And of course you can do all of the regular things you could do with Microsoft Word, as in inserting all sorts of stuff. So we have formatting, and there's different views. You want to check that out. And of course, edit with copy and paste and all that great stuff. As well as, justification, putting things on the sides, tabbing things over, tabbing things back. And I'm sure you guys have used Microsoft Word, so this should be pretty familiar. So actually, the reason that we use Google Docs is this right over here. So this is the share area. And we also have comments too, which is really handy. So what you would do is, let's say you did your homework and you finished your essay and you wrote a bunch of garbly-gook and stuff like that, and everything was all fantastic, and you were typing away, you got all your work done, and you're like, done, and you are ready to share. So what you do is you would click on share, and then something like this would come up. Now there's two parts here that you may want to check out. One is the link to share. That means if somebody has the link, that they could click on that link and they would bring you right to this document, right to your essay that you just wrote. But then you can also invite people in order to be able to do that. So I'm going to put in my email here, cdean@lvcp.org. And since I finished my essay, I'm going to share it with my teacher, Mr. Dean. I'm going to share and save. Cool. And then it's done. Now, if Mr. Dean or myself were to go back and I were to email him this link or put this link somewhere, he could click on it and access it to it. But if there's somebody else who wanted to click on that link and access it, they couldn't get in unless they had permission, because these are the people who have access. So right now it's set to private. Okay. Now of course you could change this and you can make it public on the web, or anyone with a link or something like that. I don't really want to do that because it's kind of my essay. It's just between me and my teacher. So that's fine. Okay? And this is essentially kind of the basics of Google Docs. And your teacher could actually be, could go in here and go, great job student, keep up the good work. And give you a nice exclamation point to make you feel extra special about yourself. And, you know, and if you wanted to go back and you want to resolve that comment, or if, you know, they wanted to say, what about the body paragraph? You could then go in and resolve that comment. Be like, oh, well, I now need to type my body paragraph. But this time I'm going to type it with the, you know, type it correctly. I could go in and I could resolve that. And I could, oh, you know, I got that done. And I could go and say, hey, thanks for the comment. And so really this is just a great place to, you know, collaborate with your teacher and like you're writing your essay, but also your teacher can give you some just really lovely feedback over here. And you could show them that you've resolved all those different things. Okay? So that is the power of Google Docs. Now, once I've created this, I really need to create a title. I really recommend putting in your last name and probably your first initial and the document name. Let's call this essay. Of course, since your teacher would be giving you something more specific than essay, you would probably have a more specific name. Now, check this out. Up here, this is the tab of the Google Doc. Okay, and here's my tab for my calendar. So it's like the Google Doc is like its own tab. If I look back in Drive, hey, take a look at this here. This is my essay that I just did. And of course, this is saved with the other thing, with my teacher and stuff like that. So imagine that you can do this with all sorts of things. You could do this with a presentation. And let's say you're going to do a presentation on puppies. Oops, well, let's just go and get started. Let's not really worry about this. If you're doing a presentation, you could come up with all sorts of cool templates and stuff like that. And I'm going to call this puppies. And you guys have used PowerPoint before, so I'm sure that you guys are familiar with all of this great stuff. Let's see, puppies, the ones you can snuggle. And I would be creating extra, you know, different pictures about here. Now here's something I think is really important, the insert feature. Insert is amazingly helpful. We'll talk about this when we do our digital portfolios in the future, but insert really helps us out when we want to like maybe attach an image. I want to put an image in that slide. And I can either drag an image there, let's see, or I could even, hey, let's check this out. I can look up puppies. And of course, this would be an assignment about puppies. I'm going to Google image that. And oh, geez, that's really cute. I'm going to have to get this one. So I'm going to just get that image full size. Of course, I'm going to want to give credit for where I got this from. And I'm just going to drop that in. Since I copied the URL, by the way, is this bunch of code right over here at the top. And I'm going to take that URL and I'm going to drop it back in my puppies thing. I'm going to paste that URL right there. Oh, and there's those puppies again. So once I clicked insert, now I have this great thing of puppies. And so documents, or at least Google Drive, isn't just for documents, but it's also for presentations and stuff like that. You can see over here, I can share, and I can make comments, and I can, you know, comment on how cute the puppies are. You cure puppies, well, that's a totally different meaning. Probably just cute puppies will do for this right now. Comment, and of course I can resolve that comment if it's something that I need to do. So this is what Google Docs is all about. It's a very, very powerful system. Definitely once you log in to your Gmail and stuff like that, you'll have access to all these different things. And hey, take a look there. Now I have my essay as well as my puppies PowerPoint. And all those things are right there, and they're sortable. You can see, I can check out the owners and stuff like that. Now eventually you'll have a big long list of stuff for all the work that you're doing in your class, but at least this is a nice introduction. So happy Google Docking, guys. Happy advisory. And if you guys could talk about this a little bit in your advisory, that would be wonderful. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye.